Hi Capricorn, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant signs. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Cappy, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they speak to you. Remember, these are general readings, so not everything for everybody is going to resonate, and that's fine. And remember to use your own discernment, all right? Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So, for your key to the week this week, you get, the Emperor, right? So in a lot of ways, this is you stepping forward. In a lot of ways, this is you commanding new respect. I feel like this is in a lot of ways you really getting ahead as well. So when it comes to the work, when it comes to the profession, this could be you letting people know, this is who I am, this is how dedicated I am, this is me in my power, this is me in my smarts. What I love most about the Emperor card as the key to the week as well, it sees you interacting with powerful people. This could be your boss, it could be a mover and a shaker, it could be a client, it could be somebody that is maybe a coach or a mentor of some kind. This is you commanding a new sense of authority, and I feel like in a lot of ways this is going to put you in a space of really understanding what your future actually looks like and what role you're going to play in maybe even the institution that you're attached to. So this could be through your work, through your academics. All right, for your cards of the week, for your actions and options this week, you get, okay, so your jumping card is the King of Swords. So this is all about the work. This is all about the profession. Love this, right? So the King of Swords sees you being cool, calm, collected, and adaptable this week. This is going to see you crossing the T's and dotting the I's. This is going to see you, actually, Capricorn, I think this is going to be a week where you really are putting some solid plans into place. I think this is going to be a week where you really start to understand, okay, this is how I'm going to maximize on my future, and this is what's going to get me there. This is you putting the plans into action, but it's also you gathering and gaining information so that you can get ahead. It's like, I don't know why, but this week I feel like you finally get clear on what the ultimate goal is, what the end point assessment, what the end point goal actually is. Like this week you can visualize it, like you're really in that sense or in that zone of power. And this is great, right? Because as a Capricorn, you know, visualization and all of that sort of stuff is not really, you know, the stuff that you're known for, but I feel like this could be great for you. I really do. For your communications and conversations, you got the Magician card, right? So a Gemini person or an air sign male might feature for you this week. This is conversations with your boss. Maybe this is some of you deciding that you're going to become the boss, which is amazing. This puts your communication level, like your communication skill level, goes straight in at a 10 this week. You're clear, you're thorough, you're precise and concise as well. This could be an interesting conversation with a boss, with somebody in a position of authority and power. It could also be you having, maybe this is you verbalizing, you know, some of your best ideas and they're being met really, really well. This is like Capricorn's basically saying, you know what, I came to play. You know, I didn't come to play. Like I'm here to be about it. When it comes to those of you that work for somebody else, this is you interacting with your boss, your superiors. This is you bringing some really great ideas or information or intel with you. So if you're starting a new job this week, even if you are going in sort of at a beginner's level, it's like the knowledge, the skills and the skill set that you have, it already puts you in at a certain sort of level. Like you're coming in and you're coming in hard and strong, which is great. For those of you that work for yourselves, business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, this is you working very hard on a project that you are about ready to release. It doesn't look like you're quite there yet because it looks like you're putting the finishing touches on, and that's because you want to make sure that this thing has the maximum impact. And I have to say, with the Magician card there in your communications, it's definitely going to have that. I think this is a really good time for you to, you know, to put yourself ahead. There's definitely an element of project management coming through. This is, you know, really getting something off the ground and being there, you know, when it's all executed. How exciting. For those of you that are retired or no longer working, this could be about you really starting to get into your spiritual disciplines, whether this is yoga, tai chi, whether it's prayer, meditation. Like, this is you finding a way to bring those things into more balance in your life. Your money and materials, you've got the Ace of Swords. This is a new contract. Like, this is a new start, a fresh start, a new contract of some sort. This is signing on the dotted line, signing a document. But this is also you deciding to fast track your results. This is you saying, you know what, yes, we've agreed that it's going to take this long, but actually I would prefer it took this long. Right, so this is you really seeking to crank things up, to add things. And I like this, actually. When it comes to your money as well, there's new possibilities or new earning potentials that could be coming up this week. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, this is usually like mental stress, mental strain. And that's not to say that it's going to be a bad thing, but you know, when you're learning something new or doing something new, or you're, you know, working towards a deadline, that sort of focus can sometimes, we feel it in here, right? And it will be mind tired this week rather than body tired. And then for your home and environment, this is a fresh start. This is a do-over or a fresh start for something. It's kind of like you're wiping the slate clean, and it's like you're verbalizing that, or saying, you know what, I'm willing to wipe the slate clean, but this is the last time we'll do this. This is the last time I'm backtracking. This is the last time we're going over, like, whatever it is. For your love and relations, you've got the Five of Cups. Not an easy card. So for those of you that are single, this could be a week where maybe you realize that somebody actually isn't for you as much as you thought they were. It's kind of like, actually, you know what, maybe this is coming at the right time, because there are things that I need to do now, and you know, I don't want any distractions. I don't need any distractions. This is you being really honest about what your wants, needs and desires actually are. And for that reason, I actually think this is, some of you could be letting, you know, if you're single or you've been sort of seeing someone, I think this week you're going to come to the realization that actually, you know what, we're not compatible in this way. For those of you that are married in partnerships or relationships, this week you get a chance to squash something, but it is going to take some really brutal, honest, deep communication. And I know you guys are absolutely what's the word, able. I know that you guys are absolutely able to do this. It's just about whether you will or whether you won't. And I gotta say, if you're in a relationship or a partnership or a marriage, don't cut your nose off to spite your face. Say what needs to be said, hear what needs to be heard as well. You know, it's not always about us, you know, saying this and, you know, laying down the law and everything. Sometimes there are things that we need to hear that we don't want to, because we know it's going to be painful, or we know it goes against, you know, all of the actions that we've made or whatever. Take the hit, take it on the chin, because this week I feel like you'll actually get a lot out of it. And even if it means that, you know, maybe for a select few of you the relationship doesn't continue, you will have learned that much more about yourself for the next person that you're going to be with. In the here and now, for most of you, I kind of feel like it's going to be a little bit of a wounding to the pride when it comes to the relationship sector, but it's nothing that you can't get past. All right. With that said, I wish you all an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how this one shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.